One of the things I like most about this neighborhood is it's pretty easy to get around biking or walking. That's one of the reasons why we chose this neighborhood when we moved from California back to New Jersey a couple months ago. It's not like the rest of New Jersey where there's the giant roads or street roads, and you can run daily errands on a bike or by foot. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I recently put this half milk crate basket on the front of my Trek, and we're going to go for a quick cruise to get some groceries at the local grocery store. But first, let's hit some hills. I can sometimes be a creature of habit on my rides, and this is a pretty regular route that I take through the neighborhood. It goes through some of the back streets and connects to a small park called Donaldson Park, which is really actually nice to ride through. I normally take this route if I just want to go on a quick ride or if I'm just running some errands through the neighborhood. I think most bikers probably have a comfort route that they take, and this one's mine. Living in New Jersey can sometimes feel isolating when it comes to biking. I used to live in New York City and Brooklyn, and it was easy to get around the city and bike from Brooklyn to Manhattan, from Brooklyn to Queens, and all around the city. It always felt you had somewhere to go when you were exploring somewhere new. Here in New Jersey, on the other hand, you're kind of isolated to the general area that you live unless you're comfortable riding on some of the bigger roads, but to me it's not worth the risk, so it's nice just to kind of have this ability to stay in this little neighborhood and still feel like you're in a mini city and have a couple places to go without needing to go on any major highways or roads. And now we're in Donaldson Park, another good park in the neighborhood. This one has a ton of spaces for picnicking and grilling, and it's something we like to do, especially in the evenings, is grab some food and then walk down here, ride a bike down here, and have a little picnic. This park also bumps against the Raritan River, and is basically on the opposite side of the river from the park that we went to last week. And now I think it's time for a quick bike check. This is a 2014 Trek FX. I've put some tasteful mods on it, and then, like I said, the front basket is the new addition I made by taking a milk crate and then cutting half of it off the top just to lower the size a bit. And then I just used some zip ties to attach it to the rack. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if I'll keep it there always, but it's fun to ride around with the basket on the front and gives you a good opportunity to run stupid errands and fill it up. Unfortunately, since we moved back, New Jersey's been in a pretty bad drought and everything's been kind of brown and muted. But recently there were a bunch of big storms that came through and everything's starting to flower and getting a bit more lush. I think I'm appreciating it more coming back from Southern California where we moved from. There's not a ton of big, large trees and a lot of greenery, so it's nice to appreciate some of the beauty on this side of the country. These row homes always stand out to me for some reason. They look very similar but seem to have all their own personality with the different colors. here we are at the grocery store. It's really nice having a grocery store that you don't need to get into the car to drive to, and something that you can either bike or walk to that's in the neighborhood. It makes running errands a lot more enjoyable, especially when you can avoid the traffic and the drivers. Loaded up and ready to go. Some bread and some veggies. A good excuse for a nice bike ride. Thanks for coming along on today's ride. Really appreciate it. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see some more videos or if you're enjoying these.